Hey there, Grumpy Old Fart here. Bear with me, I'm fighting a cold here. I'm doing an AD&D magic item video on artifacts and relics, and I'm talking about these in general. Okay? I'm not going to talk about any specific one. One of the most exciting aspects of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons is discovering a magic item. Be it a ring, wand, sword, shield, whatever. The AD&D DM's Guide and the Unearthed Arcana list a wealth of such items. Furthermore, there's no rule that the Dungeon Master can't create specific magic items for his or her campaign. Therefore, the quantity, quality, and variety of magic items in the game is almost unlimited. The artifacts and relics, I think, are listed on pages 155 through 164 of the AD&D Dungeon Master's Guide. Be sure and read up on them before you decide to put them in your game. This is these things can seriously unbalance your game. One of the most sought after and prized magic item types is the artifacts and relics. Artifacts and relics are powerful singular items whose origins are usually shrouded in mystery. A few, such as the Hand of Vecna, the Eye of Vecna, the Teeth of Dalvernar, etc., the Sword of Kos, have their origins with specific powerful historical figures. Regardless, when you consider putting one of these items in your campaign, make sure that these items do not throw your game out of balance. If you give an artifact to a character, the rest of the group will not only be envious, but they may resent the new owner. This will sow mistrust and enmity in the group. Such disharmony can destroy a group. If the group is too low level, the artifact will make mincemeat out of monsters or adversaries intended for the lower level group. Conversely, if you alter the monsters or adversaries to fit the artificial power level of the guy who has the artifact, the rest of the group suffers from being underpowered, and they're not going to have a heck of a lot of fun. Powerful creatures and other entities are drawn to artifacts. If a powerful entity, for example, a demon, a devil, an arch demon or devil, a powerful dragon, whatever, is in the area and senses one of these things, he's going to try to get it. And even if it's a good artifact, he'll still try to get it because he wants to destroy it. He didn't want it used against him. So what I usually do is use an artifact as an object of a quest that culminates in the destruction of the artifact, a la the One Ring. Using the artifact must be extremely dangerous and or costly, and they usually are. The artifact is usually sought by a powerful bad guy who wants to use the item to perform some foul deed or deeds, like controlling or destroying the world. The person carrying the item should suffer severe ill effects to prompt the group to share the burden. In one campaign years ago, I clued the group into a tidbit of information regarding the Dwarven King, who was one of the nicest and most just rulers in history. This king, who everybody loved, was suddenly gearing up and planning for war with the surface world, and that was so shocking to them because they'd met the man. They're one of the few that one of the group had actually helped him ascend to the throne by uncovering a plot. So, this was a personal thing for them. Upon investigating further, it was discovered that the king had come into possession of an artifact called the Axe of the Dwarvish Lords. I used the stats from the Dungeon Master's Guide, but then I added a few. He automatically changes his alignment to lawful evil, and he had an overwhelming desire to rule the world and enslave all other races. Now, those attributes are not included in the description for the Axe of the Dwarvish Lords, but it made for a really great campaign. It really did. Of course, the group was motivated to steal the axe and destroy it, especially the dwarf and the paladin in the group. They were, oh my god, motivated. This campaign was one of the best I ever ran. It took several years in real time and was enjoyable for everyone involved. Everybody had a lot of fun doing this. dodging dwarven military units who were sent out to find this thing, dwarven paladins who were sent out to find it. And it just, specific servitors of the king were sent out to find this thing. The group had a lot of fun with that one, let me tell you. And they did end up destroying it, and it was just so much fun. Just remember, artifacts are so very powerful that they can easily destroy your campaign. Use them with extreme caution. And this is going to sound bad, but you can't really give one artifact to the group. Because everybody, especially if it's one they're going to keep, because the rest of the group will get jealous and envious of it. And you can't really blame them. So, just be mindful of that. Not everybody's... Not everybody is as mature as they need to be in the game sometimes. So when you just be mindful, all right? And again, I'm not saying this is how you have to do it. I'm saying this is how I've done it, and it works well. So you folks have a good day. God bless one and all. Oh, before I forget, if you enjoy seeing my D&D content and my other gaming content, go subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Grumpy Old Gamer. A lot of my political stuff gets flagged for my other channel, The Grumpy Old Fart. So we put all my gaming stuff over on The Grumpy Old Gamer. So if you enjoy that content, go over there and subscribe to keep getting it. If they flagged the other one, I can still put stuff up here. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.